Ms. Hannah Deasy!
Right, I'm only doing a short spot tonight, so I'm going to crack straight on if that's all right. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I watch a lot of television. Give me a cheer, Comedy Store, if you've ever watched the television. Cracking start, but my point is, right, there's nothing decent on. The other day I was watching a programme called How to Look Good Naked with Gok Wan. Are you having a fucking laugh? Essentially, right, you've got a programme where a gay guy tells women that they look good naked. I'm not being funny, that's a little bit like having a vegetarian tell you they quite like the look of your chicken Kiev. Probably keep your fucking opinions to yourself, mate, unless you're going to try it. Or at the very least, stick your fork in, see if it squirts. And that Gok Wan bastard, right, he's got the absolute audacity to tell us ladies that we should worship our curves. Essentially, that our big fat asses look good naked and all. I'm like, Gok, we don't need you to tell us this. Black guys have been telling us for years. I'm from a quaint little region in the east of England. Some of you may have heard of it. It's called Essex. Yeah, we've got our own TV show now, haven't we? Yeah. The Only Way is Essex. For a start, right, the title's wrong, isn't it? Because we all know the only way is Essex is if you're driving from Maidstone to Ipswich. In which case, yeah, it's pretty much unavoidable. But I'm from Essex, right, and it's not a true representation of my people. I don't spend my days driving around in a Range Rover Sports getting my nails done. Hell no. I spend my days sat at home trying to work out whether I've got more friends with benefits or on benefits. To be fair, there's quite a lot of crossover. I normally get a dirty text just after Jeremy Carl's finished. But I don't want you to get the wrong idea about me, right? Because I didn't grow up in a council flat. No, I was very privileged. I actually had a pony when I was a little girl. Yeah. I was in France, McDonald's was shut, and I was fucking hungry. I joke, I actually had a real life pony. It's not that my dad was a rich man, he was just moderately gypsy. Talking of gypsies, I saw that gypsy wedding programme the other week. I have to say, Kate Middleton did look lovely. The royal wedding, man. I'm so glad it's over. I found the whole thing a little bit creepy. Anyone else think it's a little bit weird that Prince Will gave Kate Middleton his dead mother's ring? Because, like, if he's getting a hand job and he looks down... that is going to give a whole new meaning to the term ghost wank, innit? Does beg the question, what is he going to do when the Queen dies? Nick one of her silk gloves, get Kate to put it on and spank him with it. Call me vanilla, right? I'm not about to go home tonight and say, here, love, stick on my dead granddad's watch and play on my tits. It's not going to happen. Anymore. My mum, right, she reckons I've got a drug problem just because I take 2 Valium every night before bed. I said, chill out, Mum, I'm not losing any sleep over it. Ooh. I recently turned 25, and it's one of those landmark ages, isn't it, where you start taking a look at yourself and thinking, what have I achieved in my life so far? What have I done? Fuck all. But then for a girl with one ambition growing up to become Barbie, not that surprising. I got to about 12, 13 now, and I thought, fuck being Barbie. Comedy Store, there are 2 main reasons. 1, have you seen the bitch? If my waist were that small, I'd have to carry my fucking liver in a handbag. What am I going to do with my chihuahua? 2, right? No choice whatsoever. You're stuck with that cunt Ken for life. He's a good-looking lad. He's got a pink Ferrari. Ain't got a cock, though, has he? Deal breaker. So I have to find something new to do with my life, and I thought, you know what, Hannah, you'd make an excellent counsellor. Not because I particularly want to help anyone, right? I just think it's the easiest job in the world. I don't know whether you've ever been for counselling, but let me tell you, they don't say anything, they don't do anything, they just sit there and they nod at you. And I'm thinking, if I want to spend 50 quid to go and sit and chat shit for an hour while some old bird sits and nods at me, I'll just buy a gram of Coke and visit my nan, thanks. Comedy Store, you've been absolutely fantastic. I've been Hannah Deasy, thank you very much. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Deasy!